got 4 lanes open, all green lights ahead. We're running on dreams in a wildflower thread.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Haley Waterbeach and you guys are the Coral Squad. And if you're new here, this is the Pearl Equestrian Center where we do lessons, we board your horses, or you take lessons here and you ride some of our lesson programmed horses. And younger horses, older horses, you name it, we probably have it. And in today's video, as you saw from the title, I have a new horse. So if you guys don't know, my first ever horse was Sully, besides one of my other horses named Daisy that passed away shortly after I bought Sully. I think it was 2 days before I bought Sully and brought him home. Before I bought Sully, I actually had another horse, and I still own that horse today. I thought I would never bring this horse up. I was just hoping this horse would just be on the sidelines and just never be brought up. But the horse that I'm going to be introducing you guys to is not actually the horse that has been in secret. It's a sibling from this horse. So, a while back, when I was looking for my next horse, I was 15, by the way, when I bought Sully. I was 15, he was 7. It was a match made in heaven. Like I said, I had a horse named Daisy, and she was my first ever horse ever. My parents bought her. She was a bomb-proof, perfect horse for a young rider, right? When she passed away, she was in her 20s, going on 30. I think she was 29, going on 30, so she lived for quite a long time. We had a lot of fun together. We did shows. We did basically everything you would think a young kid would do. That's when I realized that I needed another horse because my main horse was going downhill. She wasn't doing the greatest, basically. And so I started looking. I had enough money to buy at least one horse, add if maybe 2. So I went around, looked around. I knew I wanted a thoroughbred. I wanted a horse either freshly off of the track or is around 7, which was my goal, was to get a 7-year-old that was off the track for about a couple of months to maybe a couple of years. And I found a horse and I went to a place. This place was kind of sketchy. I don't recommend going to any places that were sketchy. I was new to this whole going and finding your own horse situation. Like I said, I was 15. I wasn't the smartest person when I was 15. So I tried out a horse and I immediately knew this horse had some flaws, which I, for some reason, was totally fine with. And in the moment, I wish I never did it. Now, rethinking about it, I wish I never did what I did. But in the moment, when I was 15, I rode this horse. It was the first horse that I tried. I bought that horse. Then and there, in the day, didn't try the horse again for the second time. I bought the horse then and there. This horse was my first horse ever. I still own this horse. This horse has gotten better. This horse is also 7 years old. This horse is 7 right now. I bought this horse as a 3-year-old. Just got taken off of the track, literally 2 days before I tried him. Yes, it's a boy. And about a week later, I bought Sully. And I bought Sully because I needed a calmer horse because, like I said, literally about 2 days before I bought Sully, my mare passed away. So I had a 3-year-old that was extremely crazy, too much for me as a 15-year-old. And then I went ahead and bought Sully, which I had enough money saved up to buy another horse, but then I wouldn't be able to pay for anything else. Which, me being kind of not the smartest person, I ended up buying Sully. Sully was actually the cheapest horse that I have ever bought. He was only like $500, and he was so cheap for being a 7-year-old, a couple months off of the track, and he was just so calm and just so gentle for being a 7-year-old, which was insane. Well, let's go meet this boy that I was just talking about that I bought when he was 3. He is now 7 now. He has gotten 10 times better since I've owned him. He has been a project for 3 years. Actually, 3.5 years, going on 4. So, let's go and show you guys this beautiful, beautiful boy. This is Bucky, and clear from his name, he bucked me off 3 times when I went to buy him. So this is Bucky, and I'm going to probably put some music over this, but we're gonna do some riding with Mr. Bucky here, and hopefully he doesn't buck me off today. And also, no one else can ride him because, yeah. And I've tried selling him before, and he'd just buck other people off. I'm literally the only one that can ride him. So this is Bucky. He is 7 years old, and he's pretty wild. So here is some footage of me riding him. Hopefully I don't fall off.
I've got 4 lanes open, all green lights ahead. We're running on dreams in a wildflower thread. From the saddle to the stage, every choice is mine. In this little galaxy, I draw the lines.
Some say I'm scattered, chasing too much, but I've got stars to catch and songs to touch. Hey, hey, welcome to Haley's universe, where the roads are rough but the stars all work, where the songs I sing and the life I write shine like Appaloosa spots in the sky. I'm not just a name, I'm a whole wide world. This is my universe, and I'm that girl. Yeah, I build it piece by piece, dream by dream. Haley's universe, it's more than it seems. Got my boots on for the Star Stable Trail. Ghost hunts, guitars, and a horsey tail. From TikToks to sunsets on gravel roads, every part of me is a story I wrote. I've got one foot here, one reaching high, painting the stars in my piece of sky. Welcome to Haley's universe, where the roads are rough but the stars all work, where the songs I sing and the life I write shine like Appaloosa spots in the sky. I'm not just a name, I'm a whole wide world. This is my universe, and I'm that girl. Yeah, I build it piece by piece, dream by dream. Haley's universe, it's more than it seems. Maybe I'll ride, maybe I'll fly, maybe I'll fall and still touch the sky. But every trail I ride rides another star on the map I'm making with this heart. So come on in, take a little tour of all I am and what I'm aiming for. From the music stage to a dusty barn, every light I chase becomes a charm. I'm not just a girl with 1,000 plans. I'm Haley's universe, catch me if you can. Yeah, I build it piece by piece, dream by dream. Haley's universe is bigger than it seems.
And this beautiful Palomino mare is his sister, his biological sister. She is a 3-year-old mare off the track thoroughbred, basically like the exact same time as he had. Just her personality is so different. Like, I am walking her right now, and Bucky would have already bucked me off by this point. Like, he could buck me off at a standstill. Like, no matter what, that he would have bucked me off by now. And if not, it would have been a huge milestone. But this is Miss Queen. Her show name, which I've already kind of have her put in a show coming up soon. Her show name is Queen Rose, and she is just a wonderful 3-year-old. She's never jumped in her entire life, so I just have some jumps set up, but I'm mainly just doing pole work with her today. But she is a 3-year-old mare. She is actually 18 hands exactly, so she is huge. But I'm kind of used to her being giant because I have a lot of big horses that I've been taking to shows and stuff, because Sam and Dandy are both like 18 plus hands. Like, they're huge. And I have a bunch of drafty horses as well that I ride once in a while. But I need another personal horse since I have Sam and Dandy. I have the 2 youngins, Buddy and Lady. And then I also have Ace, which Ace is actually so small. Ace is actually only 15 hands, which is insane. And then I was like thinking about it, and I also have Bucky. He's a personal horse because he can't be in any, like, no one else can ride him besides me. I've had one other person that can ride him, but they don't want him. And I'm like, if you don't want the horse, then just, it's fine. And I was like, I need a mare. Like, I need like another project horse, like a project horse that will take me a little bit to get up to what I'm wanting. And maybe I'll sell her eventually. But when I rode her for the first time, I felt like how she was, and we kind of just clicked. And I did have her jump when I first tried her. I know I just said that she's never jumped. She did kind of jump. She kind of just walked over it. But I wanted to work on pole work today and maybe seeing if she will do a cross rail or two. But she is just amazing. She's been off of the truck for about a month now. I want to say a month to maybe going on 2, but I could be completely wrong. But she's just so pretty. She's such a well-behaved 3-year-old. Like, out of all of my baby horses, because I've owned Buddy, Lady, and Ace since they were babies, and she has to be the best 3-year-old I've ever ridden. Like, so well behaved. I have like 2 other babies that I've gotten since they were 3, and they like aren't like her at all either, which is insane. Which those 2 babies I have to introduce you guys to soon, because right now they're at a training camp and they are getting trained. And also Ace, Lady, and Buddy all also went to the training camps as well. And I also was thinking about also having Dandy go and also having Sam go as well to this training camp, just because it's more than one rider in a arena at a time, and I kind of like that ideal of having them getting used to having more than one horse in a field, like in a arena getting ridden. Since they are still young and I want them to get used to it. I know that Sam and Dandy are kind of already been used to that. Dandy, he's a spunky one. He jumps out of his field all the time. I know I said it in my last couple of RRP, my last couple videos, saying that he does that, and every time he does it, he ends up losing a shoe. This dude and his shoes are not his friend, I'm telling you. But overall, like, it's insane that, like, I have, like, so many babies, and recently found out that there's a new baby, but sadly, the mama of said baby had passed away like 2 days after the baby was born. So we're trying to find a recip mare that could take the baby, but if we can't, then the baby is gonna have to just get bottle fed, which is kind of annoying, but things happen sometimes. So, which, if you're wondering who the recip mare is, it is actually the last horse. So, okay, if you guys are new here, I have a huge line of family in horses. This isn't my first ever horse that's had a relative that I've owned. I have my first ever horse, well, I call him my first ever horse. My first ever heart horse, Sully. He is the second oldest out of a big long line of horses, which I own almost all of them, even his half siblings. And I know I owned his mom, and I was going to hopefully own his dad, but his dad passed away before I could even get my hands on owning him. His dad's name was Duke, and his mom's name was Daisy. And I know I just said that my first ever horse ever, her name was Daisy. I also have another horse named Daisy, but she's in the program, and she's not related to anything or any horses or anything. So Miss Daisy was the pregnant recip mare. She's not really a recip mare. She was pregnant with her own baby, and they were trying not to have her be pregnant with any of her babies anymore since she was so up there in age. She was, I think, 24 when she passed away. At least we were able to get the last and final baby from her. I know that we also had recip mares that were having her babies as well. But she ended up passing away, like I said, 2 days after the baby was born. And the baby is a beautiful, beautiful baby boy. And I don't know, like, I'm so happy that we were able to get her last baby that she actually had. Um, so, and I own all of the babies, so I train them myself and everything like that. So here I'm having this beautiful girly just kind of stretch her legs, and I was like kind of interested to see how fast she'd want to go. So I kind of asked her to go up a little bit more and kind of just get her going, and that's when she spooked at something and really went for it. And I just kind of let her go at her own space, like speed. And then right here I had her kind of go back down to me and just gently get her to go back down to a nice trot. And then I slowed her way, way down to a nice walk. And then I halted her, asked her to see if she could go back. And then I stopped her, had her walk forwards, and I did give her a nice pat and some treats afterwards. And I just cooled her out, and then I actually gave her a bath. And she was just so relaxed and chill. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. This is my new mare, and she is not going to be in the program since I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping her as a personal horse or if I will be selling her eventually. So I'm just going to keep you guys posted on all of the horses and babies and what is going on with them. I have a couple of other babies as well that are in that one little program that I was talking about. I can't send Bucky to any program because he'll just buck them off no matter what. I've tried in the past and it never ends well. So once I had him go to a program and the rider that he had ended up breaking their arm. So yeah, never again. That's never again. That's not happening ever again. But every time I ride him, I have to wear a safety vest and just everything. I have to be very protected since he is wild. He is legit like a wild Mustang, like non-broken in wild Mustang. He's insane. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, learning about Bucky and his sister. And let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next, or what horses you guys want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Ooh.
I've got 4 lanes open, all green lights ahead. We're running on dreams in a wildflower thread. From the saddle to the stage, every choice is mine. In this little galaxy, I draw the lines.
Some say I'm scattered, chasing too much, but I've got stars to catch and